Hmm. Oh, another angel. Oh shoot, right, I gotta reveal the comments. And I forgot to mute my phone. Oh golly. Oh shoot. There we go. Hola, pues bienvenidos. Acabo de empezar. So, ya sabes, no, no hay gente todavía. Solo somos tú y yo ahora. Um, until people come in, which could be any given moment now. So, yep, empezaré con este que tengo aquí. Ay, necesito la imagen más amplificada. Voy a bajar esto aquí abajo. Mm. Ok, so empezar, no sé por cuál esquina. Supongo que empezaré desde abajo. Ok, tenemos otro ángel de lo visto. Got a couple of angel or angel-like characters. I thought this one's like, oh my god! Ah! I've been spooked, but it's safe. Welcome to the stream, Saif. Oh my gosh, Alexia, Saif, and my grandma, all three of you this early? Dang, okay. Starting off pretty nice. Anyways, welcome to the stream, y'all. How are you guys doing? Y'all had a good day? Done anything fun, interesting? You know, anything of the sort? Can't really speak much myself. Today I just slept a lot until like I woke up at 1, but I went to bed at like 10 last night. I needed to sleep though. We had a wedding at work this Saturday. And then I said the day before that I was not really able to get much sleep at all. So yeah. Youch. I mean, you're feeling a lot better now, Alexia, aren't you? Speaking of school, I hear it. Speaking of school, it's currently finals for many people. I mean, my sister's lately been coming home early from school because of finals. So, how are those going for you if you have finals too? I feel that. I mean, at least with work being dead as heck, you get to do just about whatever you want, right? If you want to watch videos, you can watch videos. If you want to chat with people, you can chat with people on phone and all. And at least that's the kind of stuff that goes on my job when it's dead over there. So, I know. Sam is for some school course. Oh, okay. So you're in a summer school. I'm guessing summer school course. I'm guessing that's a little longer. It's gonna take a little longer until it reaches the end. But hey, you're getting there, and then you can hopefully enjoy the rest of summer without having to worry about any classwork. Where do I even begin with this one? I'm definitely not doing the hair, but this one's interesting. This photo right here for Echo in the Dark is the username. Man, I would like to put the image up. Actually, I could do that like right here. I guess I've got a couple seconds to spare. Excuse me. Roll to be Echo. Let's see, and then I'll add image. Call this one PFP. Yes. Man, I really wish there was like a shuffle button for these kinds of songs, because there isn't, and these songs have already played, so I'm just gonna like skip ahead. I think that should help. What do you got here? Oh yeah, dude, I saw the video on the trailer of Dark Ages. I've yet to play um I've yet to play the modern Doom games myself. They look great though. Lots of fun. Dark Ages, freaking epic as ever. You know, it's one of, I'd say these modern Doom games are the kind of games where they could, I don't think they're generic, mind you. In terms of gameplay or anything, I've never played them. I can't really judge them in terms of gameplay, but they could have some pretty basic, kind of generic-ish gameplay. But the part that's cool about the games isn't even like the gameplay. It's just you get to be the Doom guy. You get to kill demons. Yeah, it's those kind. It's one of those kinds of games. And yet, even then, from what I hear, they get the gameplay right, which is awesome. I love to see that. Games that not only have the style down, but also have great gameplay alongside it. Ugh, top-notch stuff there. And Dark Ages just seems to be more of that. It's a prequel too, which I guess goes to show that the lore for this Doom guy is different. I mean, this Doom is different from the original Doom, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I guess now profile pictures will just be slapped here from to get a better look at it, because let's be real, you can't really see that down there now, can ya? It's like, it's really tiny. That's probably like 50 pixels. And keep in mind, this is like a 1920 by 1080p resolution. So this picture right here, you can barely see it. But this one, which by the way, very fitting for what we got going on here with all the rainbow colors and all. But I'm you know what? I think I have an idea now. I think I have an idea. Where's the next song? Come on. Where's the next song? Come on, where's the... Oh. Oh, I need to do that, otherwise it doesn't play the next song. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Yeah. I'm not even trying to call these technical difficulties. I just call them procrastination. My motivation has been plummeting as of late. I kind of figured. I mean, I think Doom, just even when it released, it didn't have like the best reviews. It was like a great game, don't get me wrong, but from what I hear, but it wasn't. You know, it's like there's better games out there, and considering how different 2016 Doom was, it was like a back to form, but also a reboot. I don't know. I've never played it, never really looked into it as much, so I can't really say much. But I believed in the whole boring sense. Eternal has you moving around a whole lot. You know, it's got all these new mechanics which make the game just a whole lot more fun. Just from like what I've seen. I don't know if y'all seen, but I uploaded a new short, you know, showing the axolotls I've done so far. And now, fingers crossed, I get some comments eventually. It hasn't really been doing as great. I also uploaded it on Instagram, and I decided over there to boost it so Instagram will promote it some more. So fingers crossed, that might help. And I've been seeing some results in the form of likes. I'm not looking for likes though, I'm looking for comments. So I don't know. And YouTube does not give me a feature like that. I'm just at the whim of the algorithm. So if the algorithm deems that my video deserves the attention, cool. If it doesn't, I'm screwed. So And so far, it's been screwing me over in regards to that. Oh, I like that eye. Dark Ages is pretty cool. Oh. So, it does come before 2016, but it emphasizes more on the story? Wait, what do you mean a reenactment? I mean, again, I've not played the game, so I don't know much about the story of 2016, but you're telling me that, like, that story might get rebooted then? That's kind of what I'm understanding. If it's a reenactment, or unless if the story was told in the 2016 Doom, but we don't get to see that story. We just get to see the story of 2016. But like the story, there's a story told. I don't know. Again, I don't really know. So. Man, welcome to the stream. I believe next stream. Actually, let me check here real quick. Oh shoot, Boxical and May are here. Oh, nice. We getting the familiars now. And no freaking way, Green Zelda Yoshi, dude, welcome. This is the first stream I get to see you in. By the way, just want to point out that I'll probably only have streams until I get more comments. This whole Axolotl thing is probably gonna go up until Friday. So, May, Alexia, especially since you two were the last ones to comment in the original video, it's very likely I'll be doing you two on this Friday stream. So look forward to that. Of course, it also all depends on how fast I can get through these axolotls. Who knows? Maybe I might get to do them on Wednesday stream, but odds are it might be Friday. 2016. Oh, okay. So that is what I assumed, and that the story's gonna be based on that. But Yoshi, hey, if you want Yoshi Axolotl, you could get a Yoshi Axolotl, but you gotta comment on the videos. Comment on the video in the description. Leave a comment there, and boom, guaranteed Axolotl. Those are the rules. Well, there's more rules actually in the pinned comment as you might see in the video, but yeah. I've got a lot of angels, which is very nice to see, honestly. Or like angel religion based characters, I guess. Thank you, Voxical. Yep, these are all a lot of fun to draw as well. It's very creative. I mean, it gets my creative juices going. That I'm trying to come up with better words here, man. But yeah, with each axolotl, like, give him some thought, which is why it's taken me a second to really like think about this one I'm doing right here. And as you can now see, I'm gonna be keeping the profile pictures here a little bit more zoomed out, so they're better to see. The funny in the first stage and the first battle. In the funny in the first stage in the first battle. That's the funny. That's a joke. And we're gonna see that, or maybe one of the first stages. Because imagine they like make some weird point of like there were multiple dark ages, and this is just one of them. and then they exploit that to make more games. Which so far, yeah, I don't really think that'll be happening at the rate that they've been making these games and the way they've been doing them. No, that wasn't the idea I originally had. Have you guys had any songs stuck in your head as of late? None of these songs have been stuck in my head. Thankfully, I don't want these they're fine. Okay, some of these songs are fine, but thankfully none of them have been stuck in my head. But you want to know what has been in my head? Mother frickin' silly Billy, that one Friday Night Funkin', that one song from the mod hit single. I didn't even play Friday Night Funkin', or at least I didn't until I listened to it, and then I gave the game Friday Night Funkin' another shot. Actually downloaded it and all, because in itself, Friday Night Funkin', I ain't got a problem with it. It's a decent game, and I'm looking forward to what it's gonna become as the years go by. Now the developers are pushing out updates and all, and I never really looked into the modding community as much. I've got a friend, Saif, you will know who is very obsessed with Friday Night Funkin', and it's thanks to her that I'm aware of mods like Silly Billy in the first place. And then there's the whole like Sonic.exe craze with the modding community in that game, which honestly has made me want to make my own Sonic.exe character, and I have ideas. But I've yet to really like elaborate on them much. And yeah, that does count, and they're real catchy songs, so yeah, I feel yes. Sometimes a song just pops up in my mind when it comes to Nintendo games. It just pops up and then it stays there. There were actually some songs that popped up in some of these streams from these royalty-free, or from these like YouTube licensed songs. A couple that have popped up that were that reminded me of like songs from Nintendo games, specifically Animal Crossing. And then the Animal Crossing song will be stuck in my head for a second, and I'd be like, dang, if only I could play it. But unfortunately, because of copyright, I can't. Oh, heck yeah, Majora's Mask music is great. Oh, Boxicle, do you at least like country music? If not, I feel so bad for you, mate, because I can't stand country. But we already went over this. Wait, were you one of the people who said that enjoyed country music in that stream where we talked about country music? If you were even there for that one, I don't remember. A lot of this stuff kind of becomes a bit of a blur to me. Gotta draw that little star. Oh yeah, okay, you're one of the country lovers here. Well, good for you, I suppose. Just don't go around singing those country songs around me. Not like that's happening anytime soon. Boxicle and Exonic 3D collab went. Never mind. Bluffing. Altars of Apostasy by Heaven Pierce Her. Oh, there's another song for me to check out. If I even remember to, you might have to nudge me for that, because I'm probably not gonna forget after the stream. It's done, just like the song that you recommended me, and it's not like I want it to be me and then forget. Ultra Kill. Huh? So maybe I have heard it, or maybe not. I've yet to play Ultra Kill. Can you tell I barely play video games nowadays? I've been wanting to play Ultra Kill though, not gonna lie. That one looks like a lot of fun, and there's a lot more story to it than I thought. Like, here I was thinking Ultra Kill was the really funny you get. Well, okay, not funny. But it was that game that looks like a PS1 game, and you get to like kill a bunch of stuff, and it's really fun and all. But nah, it turns out there's like a lot of lore, and I'm very interested to know what that lore is. Really makes you think. Oh yeah, really makes me think. City guy who loves country music. Yeah, no, you really do have me thinking about that now. So I guess you're right about that. It really does make you think. The knee over here. This leg a little bit more raised. I cannot see this character's tail. I would assume they have a tail. They do have some freckles though, so I will draw that in. And I think they also have some. Oh yeah, they have like rainbow freckles across their face. Cute. Man, I'd draw fangs if it weren't because the axolotls don't have teeth, unless we're to pretend that these are like fake fangs or something. Something like this. But yeah, it's kind of funny how I just now I'm back to getting into the better watch out when you least. Oh boy. The chronic obsession. Hey, if you're gonna be dropping Ultra Kill lore, I may as well be dropping Rain World lore since I'm chronically obsessed with that one too. Or shoot, scheisse. Sonic lore too. Even though a good lot of people probably already know Sonic lore, so I'd probably just talk about the lore that either just goes like under the radar, like the manga. Did you know that Sonic has a manga? Yeah. A Japan exclusive manga. Like the original Sonic game has a manga where he has an alter ego. And of course the alter ego is Sonic, but outside of that, he's just an ordinary kid with glasses, and he's real nerdy and all. So yeah, okay, I don't really know much about that. I mean, I know some information, I just don't. Oh yeah, I think his name was Nick. Yeah, instead of Sonic, like he was actually this hedgehog kid named Nick, and he had a family, and yeah. Side things that don't have real impact off story or gameplay. You know, just the fun little tidbits, like the one I just shared about the Sonic manga, or the fact that there even is one to begin with. Man, this is some jolly music here, huh? Making them a real dummy thick tail. Woo! Let's go, dummy thick tails. We love dummy thick tails. Thing is, I want to know more the like spoilery story tidbits. You know, not saying I don't want to know like the fun little facts and all, but I see a lot of the characters and I go, what the heck? I mean, is it much of a spoiler to explain the PlayStation 1-esque graphics? Because apparently there's a actual reason in the lore as to why the game looks that way. Or is that spoiler territory? Much for some. That's Luigi's Mansion lore then? I've yet to play enough. I've yet to play the second game, even though I have a 3DS. Oh hell yeah, Luigi lore! But yeah, I've yet to play Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3. Nice that they're remaking the second game though. That deserves some attention, so it's nice that's gonna happen. I mean, when it comes to Mario lore, there is some stuff. You know, depending on the game we're talking about, the lore can get pretty deep, just as the lore might not be that deep. For instance, I love how the Paper Mario games, except for Super Paper Mario, which, by the way, Super Paper Mario is my favorite of the Paper Mario games. I know it's for some it's like very hit or miss for how weird it is, but that's the one I grew up with, so it's my favorite, even if it isn't very RPG-esque. Either way, I prefer platformers over RPGs to begin with, and plus you get to play as Luigi in that one. So, as Sonic, just the Mario. Man, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games were pretty fun back then, though. I did really enjoy them as a kid. I really enjoyed the Wii one before it was one of the games that got stolen from us. I'm not sure how that happened. I just remember one day I came back home and a bunch of our games got stolen. That was many years ago, and it still sucks that it happened, even though I'm not fazed by it as much anymore. What else? Oh yeah, like, and there was I still have this one, the DS version of Winter Games, which was so much fun, not just for the mini games, but the fact that it had a whole story mode with a world that you could explore and all. Like, that one was great. I wish they made more Olympic games in that style. Yeah, I just come back home. I was still in elementary school at that time, and I guess someone just broke in. Then again, I came home and the door was open. Mom was in there, so I'm not sure how that happened, but it happened. Hey, that's okay. You have fun and listen. You have fun as you listen along. It'll be your chatting. And what? Well, I guess I could ask you what game you're playing, but you are gonna be playing, so I don't know. Maybe you get that, maybe you don't. If I had to take a guess, maybe it's Minecraft, or maybe it's not Minecraft, and I'm wrong for even wanting to take a guess. Oh no! Basically, the graphics you see is what not only. Huh. I mean, yeah, you do play as a robot, and that was what I was thinking too. It kind of came to my mind, like, well, you play as a robot. Everything looks like the PlayStation 1 graphics. I guess my thought process was more so going into like, does the game actually not look like this? Especially since there's artwork out there that shows characters in higher resolution with higher resolution models and all, or maybe I'm seeing fan art and not like official artwork, but maybe I'm thinking of like fan art and not official artwork, but that is still a really cool explanation for the graphics, though, being like, well, you play as a robot, and that tidbit of the processing power I didn't know, but again, just cool stuff that adds to it. Funky music here. Let's see if I can make these wings all like creepy and stuff. Such a cute axolotl for such a cute character. And I'm gonna give him like the creepiest, most grotesque wings I can think of. Just because I watched the trailer to Sonic X Shadow Generations. The ship is official. The game. And now I'm just here like, oh dude, let me just give him some real creepy wings. Just because I can. Why would an axolotl need wings anyways? They can't fly. They can't even breathe outside of water, so I don't know. You ask me. And then I'll tell you that I don't know. Go ask someone else. Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that! Look at that wing! Look at how sick that looks. Like, dang. Oh, and I think this character's also got like some spots on their shoulder. So why not extend that rocky spot-like texture onto the rest of the arm? Or it's not rocky; it's more spotty, but like making the spots not as round. This is the kind of songs we get when I put funky as a genre. And it's over. Dang. And the thing is, like, this doesn't even sound like jazz, and that's the genre I put. Ooh, it's got that zwippy kind of beat. I don't know what I'm talking about. Or you know, maybe have that same pattern on the arms, but like on the legs, it only like starts from like the knee. How about that? So any you guys into what other games do you guys like that have lore that you really enjoy? You know, like what are some other games y'all enjoy? What's some lore from other games that you guys enjoy? I mean, sure, you can tell me Mario, and I'd fully get you out, because, like I said, I know some of the games have lore, such as like the Paper Mario games, the Mario and Luigi games. That's okay. That's okay, Safe. You're trying to keep up the chat somehow. Let some more peeps chat along too. I could just babble to myself, like I've done before. Zelda? Oh hell yeah, I love Zelda lore, dude. Like, not only is it great that all the games can have like this sort of lore that interconnects them together, but that each individual game has lore of its own. You know, like if you were to take Minish Cap, for example, just take Minish Cap alone, and that game has plenty of lore with the Minish people and the Four Swords. Or like the fact that, you know, I think what Minish kept it was that there's, yeah, the Four Sword. I don't remember what it was called. I don't think it was the Four Sword. I'm pretty sure you get the Master Sword, but you can pull off some Four Sword stuff in it, summoning multiple links and all. I've not played Minish Cap in forever. If you couldn't tell, I don't remember most of the lore from that game. But yeah, there's like stories about how Hyrule and the kingdom of Hyrule and all like was constructed in part with the help of the Minish, if I remember it correctly. And I think the festival they have in the game, you know, the festival that starts at the beginning of the game, was also to like celebrate the people of Minish or something like that. Again, I haven't played the game in forever, but there's plenty of stuff there with a Minish, I'm sure. Wind Waker with its story of the sunken Hyrule and all. I got to beat the game, and it's worth playing through. It's a fun one. So, as if you still have a copy around or you have means of obtaining a copy, that's a little something you could do, Yoshi. You know, get to beat Minish Cap. Mark that off the Zelda games list. Or even like the way that these different Zelda games not only can unite the game together into forming this one timeline, but how they change elements from certain games, like how certain games won't have the same kinds of Gorons that Ocarina of Time has, or Majora's Mask, or you know all these other games. Like Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time's Gorons are the same, but like the Gorons from Ocarina of Time might not be the same as the Gorons from Twilight Princess or the Gorons from Breath of the Wild. Gorons are probably not the best species to use, since for the most part they're pretty samey. The Zoras, though, like Zoras in, you know, compare Zoras of Ocarina of Time to the Zoras from A Link to the Past, and it's night and day. Very different Zoras. But it's still a pretty fascinating thing to see. If a bit divisive to some people, you know, a bit divisive to some. Another Nintendo game that has great lore is Metroid. I love me the Metroid games. I have yet to finish, let alone play through most of Super Metroid, and that's said to be like the best of the Metroid games. Like that's basically the Metroid game that defined Metroid, and I've yet to really play through it. So I don't know, call me a Metroid fan if you want. But I still love a good lot of the Metroid games. Zero Mission, I remember when I played that, I had a lot of fun with it. Fusion, I did get to play a short while back, and that too was I really enjoyed. Before I continue, I just want to say, yeah, that this one, Echo in the Darks, is finished. I just put the excuse me, in the dark 22. By the way, I checked out their channel and they have some content in their animations they've made, and also if you want to take a look at their channel, that's at Echo in the Dark 22 here on YouTube. Cool stuff. You could go check that out if it's your cup of tea. Next up, let me just oh wait, no, I already have that image up. Let's save image as. Properties. Let me just change this to boom. Next profile picture we got right up here is K. Oh my god, I can't see that from here. Kayla with a real silly fit. Oh my goodness. Their comment being mine will be super fun. Yeah, it'll be a fun one, all right. This is a real goofy one. Got here. So, where do I even begin with this again? Guess I'll go for the top this time around. I do need. Where'd I put it? Dang it! I had a thing that I would like. You know, it's good. I'm missing my light board to like place my. So how do I go about this? An axolotl with a hoodie, maybe an axolotl with like the glasses, the 3 sets of glasses, and the kazoo. Ooh, what about a 6-eyed axolotl? No, that's With how silly this looks, I kind of this looks. I want to go with a more silly vibe. Like the thing is, they have the kazoo under their nose. So, draw the shape of the head to start. Instead of pressing start, I just draw the shape of the head. That's how we start this game. Yeah. How funny will that be? Like a game that instead of being like press X button, press this button to start the game, you like draw a certain shape. It's like draw a star or something. I love Call of Duty. Oh, dude. Yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies lore is amazing. Lots of great stuff there with the story stuff, like with the whole Element 115 stuff. Each of the characters, like the kids, what were they? Were they twins? I don't know. I don't think they were twins, but like the kids and how they were involved in the whole story. You got the characters from Black Ops, the ones that you got the very characters from Black Ops. From shoot, I don't remember the names of places right now. Was Kino der Toten the one with the theater? Or was that another one? Again, I don't remember the names of stuff but right now, but yeah, I used to play Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies like crazy. Unfortunately, I could never get the DLC levels, which were some of the best according to some. And I used to play a lot of Transit as well. Even though that level terrified me as a kid with the whole fog, and also, despite everyone's complaints about the fog, you can't deny that playing that as someone who's afraid of whatever's in there, like while it is annoying gameplay wise, it really adds to the fear factor. It turns the game into kind of a horror game, and I kind of like that. This axolotl is gonna be having some jazz hands while having the silliest fit. All the while, we got this pretty wacky music playing too. Well, it's more funky than wacky, but I don't know. I think it's fitting. Oh yeah, so Kino is the theater map. Yeah, that one from the original Black Ops. Used to love that one a whole lot. I really wish I could play it again, but my copy of Call of Duty Black Ops is busted. It just doesn't want to load anymore. I think it's like scratched beyond repair. So we can't play it anymore, which sucks. And I kinda have been thinking if maybe I should buy another copy from like a pawn store or something, but from like a pawn shop or something. But again, with how little I've been playing games lately, and the fact that there are some other games I want to play before I get into these oldies, I'm not sure. You know, often I really wish I could just like stop time. You know, do whatever I want without having to worry of like, oh, tomorrow I gotta go to work, or next week, or I gotta spend some time making plans, or like doing responsibilities and stuff. I just wish I could like stop time for once and just play as many games as I want, or maybe use it to draw as many things as I'd like without having to worry about the world ending soon or whatever. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And unfortunately, I have to decide, do I stick to things that are productive and responsible, or do I spend time playing video games that serve no sense of accomplishment other than no sense of like productive accomplishment? You know, just a temporary relief of like, hey, I played the game. Oh yeah, I beat the game. Oh, I had so much fun. It's hard to even have fun playing games anymore for me because of how much I think about this sort of stuff, about having fun with games and all. Like, man, I wish it was so much easier to just like play a game and not feel like I'm being judged for wasting my time. And it's not like someone else is judging me. It's really just myself. I'm the one thinking all this stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's all in my head. Until it's not in my head, and it kind of just justifies all the thoughts that I've been having. I've heard that Black Ops 3 is apparently the best one, and when thinking about buying another zombies game, I keep thinking I should just get Black Ops 3. I mean, apparently that one even has mods on some pretty good mods on PC, so you know, I should add that to my wish list. To my like wish list of Steam games. Because, like I said, I'd love to get back into zombies at some point. And apparently they've even remade some of the maps from the original Black Ops. So more reason to play it. I want to play the Black Ops map, so I should just get Black Ops. And who knows, maybe those that aren't officially remade, maybe they're unofficially remade by fans through, again, mods and all. Yeah, I look at some of my other friends too, by the way, and I wonder how in the world do they find the time to play games? Or maybe like that's, I don't know. That's the other thing that comes to my mind. It's like, when I think about playing video games, I just think, oh, I'm stuck at home. All I'm doing is like playing this game instead of like going outside. It's nice and summery out. Like, I guess if anything, I should save the video games for the winter season when it's cold and I don't want to go out. And then during the summer, just enjoy the nice hot summer weather. Go skateboarding, you know, go to parks, go out places. Another thing that sucks is just how like I can't seem to decide for myself a lot of things. It almost feels oh geez, I should probably not be talking all this sad sappy stuff. I'm noticing the view count dropped. It probably has nothing to do, but this is some personal jargon that people probably don't really care about anyways. Yeah, well, maybe some other time, or maybe never. I don't know. Maybe I could make a video out of it, since there are people out there that make videos, like the storytime people, right? They make those videos where they talk about there are some storytime people that talk about their personal issues and how those have affected them. And they make like these animated videos that are pretty fun to watch. I guess I could do that. That'd be one way of turning my thoughts into something profitable, which does not feel genuine. Oh, hey, welcome to the Stream Rack tool. I'm glad you could hop in. I appreciate having you, man. So, how are you? How are you doing on this fine day? Also, you might notice I now have a profile picture here. I thought it was just the smarter thing to do rather than having y'all like look at that tiny picture down there and not know what you're looking at. Or I have a good idea of what y'all are like looking at. Like here I am getting a better resolution photo of it. Well, not better resolution, just more zoomed in, I guess. Because all these photos are still... I've noticed that a lot, because when a lot of my friends up here in the state that I live in, which some of y'all might know, some of y'all might not. I don't think I've said it, but at the same time, I think, the information's out there. Whatever. Point is, I've noticed that a lot with my friends up here. They hate the summer, but I'm a Puerto Rican kid. What can I say? Summer is my jam. I hate winter. I hate the cold. So, maybe I should. Maybe as I try to find myself a partner, and getting to know people and all. Maybe getting to know people up here for that. It's not the best idea because then I gotta date someone who loves the cold, and I'm here like, no, I hate the cold. But they subjected me to that, and that's just a little joke. It's there's all kinds of people up here, so surely I'll find someone who's as much a summer lover as I am, especially as I go hunting for peeps in the heat of the sun. Not literally hunting, but a little exhausted. Lots of deliveries. Oh, geez, finals exams? Get those studies in, mate, because you're gonna need them. And hey, after that, you don't gotta worry about studying for another good while, so at least there's that. I'm not in any temperature higher than 24. Yo, you gotta get up. That's early. That is awfully early, but it's the school life. It's gotta be done. And then after that, maybe you get to rest. Maybe you don't have to worry about waking up so early once those once the exams are done. You just get to sleep as long as you'd like. I also wouldn't recommend sleeping for too long because personally I've done that and it's just given me more headaches. Somehow too much sleep is bad, but too little sleep is just as bad, and trying to hit that balance it's tricky. 20. I keep forgetting what 24 Celsius is. Give me a second. I'm gonna search that up. 24. Oh, 75. Yeah, anything more than 75. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. 75 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 24 degrees Celsius from what I'm seeing here. I'd say that's like the perfect temperature. Not too hot, not too cold. If it's just hot, then it's just hot, and it's not like awfully so. And when it's windy, it's when it gets windy, it helps. It's refreshing. Spring. Spring is a season that I really would like to love. But unfortunately, the way spring starts is basically by being winter part 3. Yeah, because not even winter is like part 1. In fact, sometimes winter doesn't even feel like winter. Lately, it hasn't. Global warming and all, you know? It's scary to think about, but unfortunately, my mind has kind of numbed it down to like, has kind of become numb to these sort of scary thoughts of like, oh, the world's gonna end, global warming, apocalypse, war, all this stuff. My brain's just gone numb to that. Like, I just don't think about it, and whenever the thought does come, my brain kind of just phases it out because it just doesn't want to deal with the stress of those thoughts. Yeah, it's weird. Let's see what we got. The cold, loving the cold, training in the winter. Yeah, if you produce enough heat from your body, then the cold is very refreshing. So I can see that, but still, I don't even want to go out to work out in the cold. You know, like my body ain't capable of just producing that much heat in one go. Like, I don't know, or maybe it is, and I've yet to give it a try. But again, just not a fan of the cold. Lots of people here love the cold. Boxical, who was here for a bit, and going by the whole concurrent viewers so far saying two for some reason. I'm guessing they're not in the stream. They said they were lurking though, so maybe Boxical can still hear the streams even if they don't say anything. But in any case, even they love the cold too, and I mean it's pretty obvious when you look at their profile picture. So lots of people love the cold, and I mean, good for you. Good for you. Y'all can take all the cold you want. I don't want it. But yeah, if the world is going to end, they just let it end. Not gonna lie, often I think about how nice it would be if a meteor hit. I mean, it wouldn't be nice. Yeah, it would actually suck a lot. Big time. But if a meteor were to just hit and eradicate the entirety of the human race, I mean, hey, that's one way that's one quick shortcut for me to pay a visit to my mom. I'd appreciate that. Dark humor aside. Yeah. That's okay, dude. You get yourself plenty of sleep now. Thank you for hopping in. I do appreciate it. I really, 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 really do. I guess I'm already done with this one. Aside from like drawing the long frills of the gills. Just good night. Just the hoodie guy. Yeah, I like hoodies too, so well, until the hoodies become too hot. And I have some hoodies that I really would like to wear, but I can't because it's too hot to be wearing hoodies right now. I'm more of a long-sleeved shirts kind of guy, though, than a hoodie guy. So I suppose we both are very different breeds of the same tree. That's one way to put it. Like, if I were to draw the eye, I suppose the eye will be somewhere around here. It'd be something like this. If that works. And here we have this other one done. You know, they were right. It will be super fun to draw. Let's see, what is okay. Kayla Rare. Oh, Farah. Farah. Okay. Erase that E. Oh, and now I need space again. Dang. Farah. 9033. No, I'll just put this aside over here. Spring. Nice weather. Screw Poland. Oh my God, there's a tornado. Time out. Oh. Okay, tornadoes are no fun. Oh, no. If that's the case, guess winter isn't all too... I mean, spring isn't all too great then. Over here, I don't have to worry about tornadoes, but... You know, the inconsistent weather... The inconsistent weather is... You know, it's not fun either. Save image as PFP. Now to replace this one with this other one. And to show their comment. Oh, that's not what I... Oh, no. That's not what I meant to do. Elongate. Oh no, lol, says Pond Water Drinker. Your art is very cute. Thank you very much, Pond Water Drinker. I hope you're enjoying that pond water, that nice, sweet pond water that you like drinking. This one kind of looks like coughing, but fuzzy. I mean, I'm thinking the right Pokemon, right? Coughing? Or am I thinking of one of its evolutions? But yeah, when spring has nice weather, it's very nice, and it just reminds me of the fact that summer is coming soon. The pollen sucks, even though I don't ever know if pollen really affects me or not. I don't know. Usually I blame my allergies on my dog because he sheds like crazy. So, unless I'm gonna draw a very fuzzy axolotl. Bring this over here. So like I mean, if they're very fuzzy, are there any like How do I go about this? Maybe this is why they said, oh no, because their profile picture is just gonna lead to me drawing some weird monstrous axolotl. Despite the scary eyes, I'd like to think that this guy's actually not that bad. So, what are the lore implications for their fuzz? Was it some lab experiment? Help me think here, y'all. Was it maybe some kind of weird lab experiment that led to an axolotl with fur? Merging like mammal DNA with amphibian DNA? Or is the fuzz actually part of a plant? Of course, gotta love how whenever a character has horns, I can just make the horns into the gills. Love that little cheat code right there. Those are some very angry looking eyes for someone who's got a more like tired or worried look, I guess. Those eyes look weirdly crooked now. No, don't like that. And you know, this isn't the only Pokemon. The only Pokemon ish. I mean, this isn't really a Pokemon. I just said it looks like coughing. That's really it. But there's gonna be another one that's actually just not a pig Pokemon. Four pig Pokemon. I forgot what their names all are, but well, you'll see it when I get to them. You'll see it when I get to them. And I kind of forgot I did a Blastoise Pokemon and a Pikachu. Right. Scribbloid's Pikachu. So that's probably about 4 Pokemon. No, wait, 3 Pokemon so far. If I even want to count this one again. It doesn't seem to actually be any Pokemon. It just resembles one. To me, at least. I'm sure Pokemon peeps will know. Draw this fuzz more like over here because perspective and all. Or maybe this isn't actually an axolotl. Ooh, or maybe they're wearing a fursuit. What if it's that? Maybe it's actually an axolotl wearing some weird fursuit that kind of just attached to their skin or something. Like they're or wearing I don't mean like a furry fursuit. I mean like literally just a suit made of fur. Any of y'all any of y'all would consider yourselves Newgrounds folks? Cause I don't know, this kind of art style also kind of gives me Newgrounds vibes. You know, like the sketchiness of the teethed face. It just seems like it could belong to an artist there or something. I keep wondering if I want to like make more of an online presence on myself, if maybe like Newgrounds will be right for me. But then again, considering the art I make, it's not very like internet, like ooh weird stuff on the internet. Yeah, like this is more. A lot of this stuff I draw is very tame. You know, there's a lot of weird stuff on the internet, and like I don't think my stuff really falls into that category. No, huh? Newgrounds ain't too bad. I mean, really, if you want to go to a place where you get to see a lot of animations and support a bunch of animators and all, either by just like rating and reviewing their stuff, or maybe like learning, going into their profiles and I don't know, finding out they have a Ko-fi or something. Newgrounds has a lot of great stuff in there. You know, great place for animations, great place for games. A lot of my childhood is based on Newgrounds, honestly. lots of Flash games I used to play there. Some of my favorites were fan games based on existing franchises, like Sonic Boom Cannon, which was literally one of those cannon launch games where you launch a character or an item or something as far as you can, as far away as possible as you can. Another was Super Mario 63, which was this 2D 2D game based on Super Mario 64, and it's pretty much imagine Super Mario 64 if it was a 2D platformer, and it's a lot of fun. It's not one-to-one, granted, but seriously, if you're looking to play some of the best Flash games to have existed, I'd say Super Mario 63 is one of them. Ultimate Flash Sonic, another great classic, and I used to play it a lot in Newgrounds and other places too because it was just that popular of a game. There's this one game where you play as a stick figure avoiding falling Tetris blocks, and it was based on this other Flash animation about the same thing, and it was lots of fun getting to like play that animation. And playing that animated a game based on that animated movie was really cool. Also, I think I'm done with I'm done with this one too, since it wasn't that hard actually. It was pretty complicated. It was pretty simple. Pond water drinker. There we go. Okay, who's the next one we got here? Oh, this is the one I was talking about with the pigs. With the Pokemon porks. With the Porkimons. Actually, I'll just pull up the comment first before I actually... There. But yeah, if the Newgrounds slogan is everything by everyone, and when they mean everything, they mean music, they mean art, they mean games and animations, and it's all kinds of stuff too. The things that you'll find there, some of it can be pretty unhinged, so I guess fair warning for that. When they mean everything, they mean everything, and even including, excuse me, the topics that some of these things are concerned about. You know, some of these some of this content is based on the information, the context, whatever. Am I gonna have enough space here for 4 pigs? I might even need to dedicate a whole page to this one, because that's the 4 axolotls right there. Unless I choose to make them real simple, since these Pokemon are pretty simple. I only know Tepig, right? Tepig's the fire type to the top right. Sproink, I think it's this one, Sproink. Bottom right, pretty sure he's from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I forgot its name. And then this sleepy pig fellow over here on the bottom left, I don't remember it. I don't remember their name. Someone like Ginger would totally know, but she's not here. Let's do that. So like the tail maybe like bends a little funky. Something like that. Oh, I'm already drawing the tail and I've yet to draw the body. Oh, there is. Oh, yeah, dude, I remember that one. I come to think of it, I don't think I ever got to play the original There Is No Game. I used to watch videos about it, but I didn't actually get to play it. But yeah, there's lots of fun games in there. Lots of fun stuff. And it's nice seeing that there's a whole community there. I can only hope that most of the community in Newgrounds isn't just Friday Night Funkin' fans, because Newgrounds has a lot of history, and for it to essentially be looked over because most of the people there nowadays are Friday Night fans. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. That said, even if you haven't been to Newgrounds as much, there's a good chance you might have played a game made by people from Newgrounds. I mean, The Binding of Isaac is probably The Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy are probably some of the biggest examples I can give, especially Isaac with how big that one is. I mean, shoot, I'm a huge fan of The Binding of Isaac myself, so. And I know one of my coworkers is also a big fan of The Binding of Isaac. You know, fun stuff there. Then there's Alien Hominid, Castle Crashers, Battle Blocks Theater. All these games being played by all these games that you can like buy on Steam and consoles and all. They were all made by big Newgrounds folks. They were all made by folks who started over at Newgrounds. Which is very nice to see. And it's that sort of encouragement. It's that sort of stuff that inspires me too. Like, these are people who are who at one point weren't so different from who I am now, you know, just people who made art and games and they had fun doing it, and then next thing you know they made it big, and now they got like these games that you can buy and that have huge fan bases and all. They themselves have huge fan bases, and it's great stuff to see. And you know, it just gives me some hope that maybe I could be like him too. Maybe I could somehow reach those kinds of ranks someday. And like the thing is, the other thing too is that their games were pretty original concept. I mean, maybe not like the most original per se, but and if anything, maybe they were slightly piggybacked by other references and all. But for the most part, it's like it's original artwork. That next thing you know, it grows real big, and I'm just here like, gosh, that could be me with my axolotls too. But I need to find my audience. That's probably what I gotta do. Just find my audience, find the people who are love this stuff, who like to see like animations of them. I really want to do animation, but outside of focusing on this one character of mine. Speaking of Steam and consoles. Oh really? I mean, honestly, you could tell me that I didn't know that was still like an ongoing thing. Well, I say still, but that's just because I feel like Microsoft just wants to get their grummy little hands on damn near anything. And maybe I'm just thinking about the case when they wanted to buy Nintendo, and they tried to buy Nintendo again, and both times it didn't work out, because why the heck would Microsoft want to buy? Why the heck would Nintendo want to sell themselves to Microsoft? I'm sure they're happy to like work together, but seriously, like sell themselves out? Yeah, I doubt that Steam is gonna let themselves be sold to Microsoft. I highly doubt that. I don't think it's ever happening. Like, come on, it's absurd. It's silly. I mean, shoot, imagine if that did happen, and then suddenly the Steam Deck is powered by Windows. That'd be ridiculous. But obviously, the case will be a lot worse than that. But yeah, I doubt this happening. Like, they're probably gonna point and laugh. They'll be like, "Ha, you wanna buy us, Psh, bruh." If anything, we'll just stop supporting Steam on Windows. Except I don't think that's ever gonna happen, since a lot of Steam users are on Windows. You know, me being one of them. And I don't know about you, Sipes, but you're probably another one too, if I had to guess. Because I mean, if you aren't, then I'd be surprised, and I'd be gladly surprised, you know, if it turned out you use like Linux or something, and then I'd probably start asking you how to get Linux on my laptop, since it seems to be so much better than Windows. But yeah, nah, definitely don't think that Steam's just gonna let themselves be bought. And plus, it just goes to show that Microsoft is really trying to become another monopoly kind of company, you know. Just like how Disney is, which is not nice. And I doubt that'll turn out great. Mare, oh my god, welcome to the stream! Oh, thank you for joining. I'm so glad to have you here. So glad. It's been it's woke up not too long. Good morning to ya, even though it's like 10:26 over here. This might just be the last axolotl I draw for tonight's stream, because as you can see from the image here, that's 4 axolotls I gotta draw. I already got one down, but oh my glob. They're real cuties though. I mean, just look at this one right here. It's unfortunate I don't remember the names of most of these Pokemon. Yeah, I hope you're having a good start to your morning. Did you drink coffee or tea by chance? I get the feeling that you're more of a coffee pellet person, but you tell me. Ooh, I like this one. Let me actually add this one to my favorites. You know, give it a star. Yeah, this one, the more I look at it, the more I like it. Damn, this one turned out badass as heck, especially with these wings. Totally not inspired by the latest Shadow, the Sonic X Shadow Generations trailer. No, that totally not inspired by that. No, it totally is. There's no questioning it. Oh, yeah. More of a coffee person. Awesome. That makes us two then. Cause I really can't go through my day. I mean, I can't go through my day. I've had to do it in multiple occasions, especially like when we go out when me and my family go to like stay at a hotel somewhere else, and either they don't have coffee or the coffee they have is crummy, which is more often than not the case. Their coffee's just not all too good. Personally, flip flop between coffee and tea. I don't drink much tea. I really should. One of my friends from work actually introduced me to this tea that I really liked, especially because it's the kind of tea that you can drink. I think it was black chai tea or something like that. There's gotta be a better name for it, because chai tea is apparently just tea. Thanks, Spider-Verse. You ruined chai tea for me. But yeah, weird. I don't feel palpitations from coffee, or maybe I do, but I don't blame it on the coffee. It's a strange little thing about me, I guess. I've been, I don't know, if I'm gonna be frank, I've been feeling pretty on and off lately. Just been today in particular has been a really slow day. I mean, usually Mondays I refer to as recovery Mondays. This past weekend, I've barely gotten any sleep, and I've had to work for prolonged periods of time. So, because this Friday was the museum's first Friday event, I didn't get to do a stream that Friday. I kind of forgot I didn't do that. But then I went to sleep really late that Friday. And then, like, the day after, Saturday, we had another event at the museum, and we stayed until 1 in the morning because we had a wedding that, my gosh, let me tell you, this wedding was real crummy. I mean, the wedding itself went fine, but the people left such a mess, and we had to stay for so long cleaning it up. It sucked. It sucked, bro. It was not fun. Ooh, this axolotl gets to have a big ol' hump in there on her back. And yeah, it's one of those weeks. I finally got lots of sleep tonight, but I didn't really have a great dream either. I mean, right now, most I'm willing to share, and most that I remember, is that I had my car stolen, and then I went on this crazy goose chase trying to go after it. Only to then find out that the person driving who stole my car then crashed it and died in the crash, and like it was crazy as heck dream. But that wasn't really the part that like got me most about the dream. I'm not gonna go into details about it, though it's really personal. Mayor, if anything, I might tell you in DMs, but yeah, just not really the best. But, you know, things happen, dreams happen, work happens, things happen, and we all just get through it through our own ways. Another thing that's also been bumming me is that I like partook in this art club, and yeah, I'll totally tell you in DMs about it. But another thing is that I joined this art club a while ago, or at least I went to one of their meetings, and I've been on their server for a while now, so joining the meeting was pretty exciting stuff. And they were looking to make a flyer for this gallery show that they're gonna have, and I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. I appreciate the hugs, Mary. Thank you so much. But yeah, there was this art club. They needed flyers, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll do a flyer. And then one of the members was like, oh, one of the members and I, like, we both talked about, I get to do the line art, they get to do the coloring, and I've yet to do the flyer. Actually, I have a concept right here. I literally just started this. The whole idea, the title of the flyer is "This is why I don't leave the house," and so the concept I want to go with is like, we have this artist here who's just trying to focus and make art, and like there's people around them just bothering them. This one's probably being all like, hey, you should make this house look like my house, or you should add this, or hey, that house looks like the house from insert property here. And then we got this shad of a dude here trying to flirt with them in the back here. Then I'm gonna have like two more people, one of them with a mask. Clearly they should not be here, because like this person with a mask, like they're sick. They're probably like wearing this person like, oh my god, am I gonna get sick? Am I gonna be sent home or something? Am I gonna have to go home ill or whatever? And like this person over here is like, you should like look at my artwork or something. Thank you. Yeah, the little puppet looking character, which is kind of based on the fact that one of the artists who was showing art at that show makes puppets. So I just thought, oh, why not make the character a puppet? I think that'd be a funny little nod. Maybe like draw the feet more like this. Like that. I think that's better, yeah. And like shade it a bit. Something like that. Be representing tonight. I be representing the art community. No, oh my god. I didn't think about what was gonna come out. But yeah, I'm trying. I'm really, really trying here. I just haven't, with how this week's been, I just feel bad because I've probably been keeping that other artist waiting. Like, she's probably waiting to color in the thing, and I've had nothing but concept art to show as I, struggle with the fact that I'm tired from all the work I've been doing, and yeah, I just haven't had time. And I was debating like what style to even want to like draw it in, which is now where I go with here in this drawing, with like multiple different styles for the characters. One a puppet, another with those like big sharp eyes, the very muscular dude who's probably gonna have the most anatomically correct art style, I guess. It represents different styles and all. I would hope, but unfortunately this show is coming up pretty soon, so I'm sure they also need the flyer like ASAP. But then again, their fault for not giving a deadline. They probably should have done that too. Like the people like hosting this show and all. Actually, I'm not gonna give this axolotl legs just because this, they don't. Sprunk doesn't have legs, so why even bother? An axolotl that's amputated or something. This is a little dark, but whatever, I'll take it. Just a chunky little axolotl with no legs. By the way, how's con season? Y'all excited for any cons upcoming and all? Mare, I've been seeing that you've been in cons selling some of your art and all. How's that been for you? Yes, character. Pentacon. Me neither. Last con I went to was, damn, I think it was like 2 years ago now. Unless it was last year. It probably was last year, but I don't really remember because last year is just a blur to me now. A shame that time just goes by like that for me. Dude, June's gonna be over before I even realize it. Just saying that now. I'd like to not think like this, but unfortunately that's just where my mind goes. You know, like, oh, July will be here long before I realize it. I don't know. I have no doubt about that. Especially since you were also like selling and whatnot. It's already exhausting enough just going to the con, but actually partaking in it and having to interact with people and all. It's totally bound to wear one out. So you rest up plenty, and yeah, that's cool stuff too. Getting to meeting friends and artists, seeing the stuff that people have come out. Ooh, and I bet you've seen tons of cool cosplays too. Assuming it's like one of those there were people like cosplaying and all. And even getting to buy some of your own artwork too. Not buy some of your own artwork. You don't gotta buy the stuff that you make. I mean, like buying from other artists as well. Quite the stashes you've seen. I've seen you sharing it though. So, Ginger, you made it! You made it this stream! Oh, I'm so glad to see you here, Ginger. You don't know how happy I am. I'm so happy to see both you and Mare and Saif, and just happy to see you all. Really. Got a lovely trio here now. Go to a concert. Ah, dang. So wait, so like in a similar fashion to con, it's like whoever comes to the. Oh well, Mayor, guess you might get yourself a new Sky friend then. Mayor plays a lot, or used to play. Do you still play Sky, Mayor? I used to play lots of it before. And I know Ravs does too. Ravs still plays to this day, actually. I got to download Sky on my Switch, I think it was. I was really excited when it finally released, and then I just didn't play it. Sky, very good. Go play Sky. I should go play Sky. I just don't have the time for it, damn it. By the way, Ginger, help me out. I don't remember the name of these two, of the bottom two pig Pokemon. I know Sproink is the top left and Tepig is top right. I don't remember the two at the bottom. I just know that the one on the bottom right, which this also like bugs me because I played last year, I think it was. Yeah, last year I got to play Scarlet and Violet, and the bottom right pig is from that game. I'm playing on and off the first time in Eden and space, man. Sign up and Lechonk! How could I forget? Damn, I really feel that really hits. That really hits because I used to find the name so funny and I still do. How could I forget Lechonk? Swing up. Yeah. Still quite new to Sky. Lechonk. Man, I really wish I had gotten the Scarlet and Violet's versions of Wooper, though, especially its evolution, whose name I keep forgetting. All I remember is that I named my Wooper from Scarlet. I have Scarlet specifically, and I named her. I named them Fanguito, which means little mud. And they were the silliest of my Pokemon. I love them a lot. And I really wish to get more Pokemon profile pictures. I really wish to get more people commenting on my video. Ugh! Guess I gotta make more content. I really should have been doing that in the first place. But what do I make? I don't just want to make content for the sake of making content. There's lots of people out there who do. I want to make content that actually means a damn. But yeah, Night and Sky. I did get to play Journey, actually, the game that was made by the Sky devs before they made Sky. Well, I'm not gonna be drawing any more axolotls for you, Ginger. But hey, who knows? If you have any friends who have Sun and Moon OCs, maybe direct them to my latest short, and they could comment, and then you could say, "Hey, hola, crazy cat. Should I I don't think I've ever seen you around these towns. No, I haven't seen you around these towns, crazy cat. Well, bienvenidos al stream." Mantén en mente, estos streams son primariamente en inglés porque la mayoría de mi audiencia hasta ahora habla inglés. Pero disfruta y pásalo por aquí. Y si tú quieres tu foto de perfil como un ajolote, en la descripción tengo un enlace para mi video más reciente. So, deja un comentario ahí, te dibujaré tu foto de perfil como un ajolote. Y te lo agradecería mucho, de verdad. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, just saying. Oh, that you collect. Oh, you have collected. I thought you were saying you need to. Wow. Or that you have to collect more. I mean, I'm guessing that counts too. That you have to collect more OCs. But yeah, sorry for misreading that. Goodness, just hoarding as many OCs as you can. Oh my goodness. So you got Afterglow. What are the other OCs that you've gotten your grubby little Sun and Moon hands on? Them grubby little hands. You were expecting that? I mean, someone who just joined the stream, they speak Spanish, and I'm welcome to having people who speak other languages here and all. Primarily English and Spanish. Those are the only two languages I speak. It's just a bit of a bummer that I mean, not a bummer per se, but I'll be speaking mostly English because that's what most people speak here, and I don't want to have people feel left out either. But yeah. Este es mi segundo. Ese es mi primer animal favorito. Creo que si tengo que escoger un segundo, diría que son los erizos. razón siendo porque desde mi niñez yo era un gran fan de los juegos de Sonic y desde entonces en adelante los erizos han sido uno de mis animales favoritos. Este es bien gordito. This one's really chunky. So, Crazy Cat, ¿qué te fascinan de los ajolotes? Para mí tiene que ser como se ven y sus habilidades. Tiene que ser como ellos se ven, la variedad de ajolotes que hay y sus habilidades regenerativas. And to my fellow English speakers, I'm asking, what's your favorite thing about axolotls? Assuming you love axolotls. Even if not as much as I do, which is fair. No one can love axolotls as much as I do. That's an impossible challenge right there. Love axolotls as much as Axel does. Impossible challenge. But yeah, what do y'all love about axolotls? Let's see. Afterglow, Lumen, Arrows, Astra, and Miyazaki. Based on the rarest manga in Japan, you're gonna have to send me photos of them if you can, through DM, so I can take a good look at these fellas. Because they seem like an exciting bunch. ¿Verdad? Sus cajitas son de los ajolotes. Siempre son como que alguito así. ¿Sabes qué? Creo que dejaré esa caja ahí. Y después con con sus cuernitos. Son bien chulos, los adoro mucho. Yeah, mi creche. Y lo gordito que son. Ay, esos son bien adorables. I love axolotls. They're so silly. I mean, this is like in real life, this is pretty much what their face looks like. It's so silly. Plenty of OCs, but like half of them aren't completely. Dude, I feel you. Like I got a couple of OCs myself too, but I really need to do more with them. I need to like establish more of their lore. I need to establish more of their character in general, like who they are as, characters. And I want to make more OCs. Ugh. Especially with my whole like subconsciousness that with this whole universe, this whole like essentially multiverse kind of story, except it's not really about multiverses. It's more about like characters who can see other universes because their consciousness is linked to them, but they only see those universes through like their dreams and all. And I want to do so much with that. But these will be characters with actual like development to them and all, and I just haven't found the time to do it, especially because I gotta put the time into other characters. I got but yeah, definitely will benefit from writing more, you and I. Excuse me. But I don't like to write, I like to draw. But I need to write for my OCs. Ugh. Hey, thank you for DMing. I will check after the stream because I can't look at my phone right now, and I'm using the computer the laptop to draw these OCs and stream and all. So, but I'll check it. I'll check it soon. And even still, we're at 51, so this will be the last axolotl batch. What did I do? What? Oh yeah, I used the phone. Se consigue un guante. Esto yo lo compré por Amazon. Tú los puedes conseguir estoy seguro que ciertas tiendas de artistas pueden que vendan estos guantes, pero estos yo los compré en Amazon y vino en un paquete de Creo que era un paquete de 3. Ya ni me acuerdo. Pero sí, y son bien baratos. If you guys want to know this glove that I have, which granted does not really help with a pencil, I keep smearing it here and there. Oh, by the way, let me just write down the ad for these guys. You guys think that's good? I think that's good. I think that's fine for this one. Ooh, next one we got is a Robin Hood like. This one's the Geo Pigman. But yeah, you can buy these gloves on Amazon for dirt cheap. Oh no. Oh no, Scythe. Best of luck with Ginger. Let's see here. The Geo Pigman. The Geo. Oh no, pig is not capitalized, and I need to lower this. Oops. Been writing a mini story, but it's personal, right? Yeah, I feel that, and that's the thing too. When we need to like write, when we want to just write stuff or draw stuff for ourselves, personal stuff. But we also need to do things for the content machines. As long as it's not content forms, screw those content forms, man. It's not even for a few bucks. I'm honestly scared that there's content farm content out there of Silly Billy, which, by the way, Ginger, thank you so much for introducing me to Silly Billy. Now I can't get that song out of my head. It's so darn good. Ugh. But now all I can think about is Silly Billy. Now I can think about is I'll make you say how. Oh, it's stuck in my head. It's just there. And then I found out that looking through Shurgny-Gurgny, I think it's how it's pronounced. Looking through Shurgny-Gurgny's videos, I actually no, first by playing Garn47 and then looking through his videos, I found Subterfuge, and I found Subterfuge, his lyrics version, and turns out that Silly Billy might be that part of Silly Billy, the I'll make you say how proud you are of me part, might be based on Subterfuge or his lyrics version of it, to be exact. So, la forma más sencilla que tú puedes dibujar un ajolote. Oh, espérame, hacer esto un poco más redondo. Oh, verdad, debería de dibujarle como lo que es la sombrita también. Okay, so quick axolotl drawing tutorial. Rapidito tutorial de o consejo para... ¡Ah! ¡Le bajo el pie! ¡No! Para dibujar un ajolote. La forma más sencilla que gente hacen es que dibujan un óvulo, porque los ajolotes tienen una cabeza más elongada cuando ves desde frente. Yeah, I know that Silly Billy's talking about his dead girlfriend. I know I'm up to date with the lore. May Divide rest in peace. I'm sure he would have been very proud of this creation, how popular it got. Or maybe he would have regretted it for a second. I don't know. I'm sure he would have been proud. According to some of his friends, he would have been proud. So that's nice. Pero así, cuando dibujan un ajolote, para la cabeza empiezas con un óvulo. Entonces, para los cuernitos, yo les estoy llamando en español, no son cuernos, pero puedes dibujar como unos triángulos. Ellos tienen 6 para ser exacto. Puedes dibujarlos así como elongados. Y después ellos tienen como estos pelitos, no son pelos exactamente, pero les dibujas eso en los cuernitos. Ojalá y supiese el nombre en español. Te juro que yo sé buen español, digo, vengo de Puerto Rico y todo, so, nacido y criado. Pero hay ciertas palabras que no he aprendido o me he olvidado. Y ya les dibujas eso y entonces para la misma caja los ojos yo tengo como puedes ver yo tengo un estilo bien caricaturístico, diría. ¿Aletas? Ese me suena mucho mejor, sinceramente. Soy con eso. Les dibujas las aletas. Y para la boca es como un triángulo redondeado. Y los ojos, si quieres ser realista, los ojos siempre van a tener una grande separación. No van a estar ahí bien cerca, ahí en el centro, porque no son así. Si quieres tener como algún estilo, puedes hacerlo así. Pero típicamente si fuésemos a dividir el óvulo en 3 partes, están hacia el lado opuesto de estas líneas, de estas líneas que dividen las partes. Los ojos también son óvulos, pero elongados de arriba hacia abajo. So, showing how to draw an axolotl, draw an oval for the head, 6 triangles essentially for the gills. For the frills, you draw like these elongated shapes. As you've seen me drawn, they can be done in various shapes. Sometimes I don't even include them, just because. But axolotls should have them. That is a necessary part of their body. Los ajolotes necesitan estos como que pelitos. A veces no los dibujo, pero recomiendo que los dibujes si quieres ser más realista con tu ajolote. Para la nariz son unos puntitos y ahí, más o menos un ajolote como típicamente como yo tiendo a dibujarlos. Tratando de ser un poco más realístico. Y los diseños, puedes jugar con los diseños para las aletas, dibujando diferentes formas y diseños. Puedes darles puntitos, porque algunos tienen puntitos. Puedes dibujarles como circulitos también si quieres, o hacer una combinación como lo que estoy haciendo aquí. Y para el cuerpo, de nuevo, si vamos a ser realistas, su cuerpo sería algo así. Este sería el pecho. Los brazos estarían hacia los lados. Actually, translating to English real quick. For the details on the axolotl, you can do like details however you'd like maybe draw triangles in the gills, give him spots, make him all like spotty and such. You could search up real life axolotls, and there's a lot of varieties for axolotls, so there's a lot you can play with there. For the body, if we're drawing them from a more realistic perspective, you just draw the chest down here, the arms off to the side, los brazos hacia los lados. Los pies, they don't have hands, ellos no tienen manos, so los pies, the hands, the front, the legs, they're just off to the side. The feet themselves or the paws, as I like to call them, las patas. Yo los hago bien cortitos. Las del frente tienen 4 dedos. The front paws have 4 feet, and they also have this webbing. También tienen esta como que una tela o algo entre los pies que los ayudan a nadar. And the back feet, well, from this perspective, you probably wouldn't be able to see them. You can draw the tail off to the side like so. Puedes dibujar la cola como hacia el lado y tienen otra aleta aquí. Oh, estas son las aletas. No esto. Ya no sé. Debería de buscar de cualquier manera. I should really search up. In English, it's, these are fins. Spanish, I'm struggling. I'm sorry. Maybe, tal vez desde esta perspectiva, maybe from this perspective, this hind leg will be visible, in which case it has 5 toes. The back leg has 5 toes. El pie de atrás tiene 5. Está bien, no estoy tan confundido. Solo tengo que refrescar mi español un poco y buscar más de las definiciones. But yeah, that's more or less a more realistic styled axolotl. To draw an axolotl like this, it's a lot more in depth. You know, drawing an axolotl like this, or the ones that you see like in the corners around here. I would have to go a lot more. Para dibujar un ajolote como este o estos aquí, tengo un poco más que decir, pero ya son las 11, so voy a estar terminando el stream aquí. Estos streams corren de 9 a 11 en mi tiempo, que es Eastern Time, el tiempo EST. So yeah, the stream's gone on long enough. I'd say, stream goes from 9 to 11 after all, and it's already 11 p.m. here. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this little guy here and just call him. ¿Qué tal si lo llamamos? ¿Cómo le llamamos? What name do we give him? O tal vez no necesita un nombre. Maybe it doesn't even need a name. Just, silly little random tutorial axolotl. Pero sí, mis videos en vivo son los lunes, miércoles y viernes. Todos los lunes, miércoles y viernes. Si no puedo hacer un stream, lo voy a anunciar. Y son de 9 a 11 de la noche, en mi tiempo, que es Eastern Time. No sé cuál tiempo es el tuyo, pero el mío es Eastern, que es una diferencia de 7 horas menos, si me acuerdo bien. Sí, 7 horas menos. Comparado al tiempo estándar, si no me equivoco. Todos los lunes, miércoles y viernes. 9 y 11 de la noche. Eastern Time. So, yeah, just saying when my stream times are every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 to 11. Yeah. ¡Hey, genial! Pues no puedes ver. Estoy emocionado de verte a ti. De nuevo, bienvenido a los streams. Son bien relajados. Como dije, voy a estar hablando en inglés en los streams, como la gente que tiende a tener más hablan en inglés. Pero podría tratar de incluir algo de español aquí y ahí. I could try mixing in some English and Spanish. Just to be inclusive to my English and to my fellow Spanish speakers as well, since I've had a couple of people join in who speak Spanish. Pero sí, emocionado por... Mucho gusto tenerte aquí, emocionado por verte en los próximos streams y espero que tengas una linda noche. Si es de noche y si es de día, ten un lindo resto de tu día. Y'all have a good night. Thank you, Saif. Thank you, Ginger, for joining. And anyone else who's in the stream, thank you all so much for joining. Y'all have a good night or a good rest of your day if it's daytime. And I'll see you guys in the next stream this Wednesday, 9 to 11. Night, night.